What's up? What's up? This is Can't Handle My Mouth with Malik Joseph. I haven't posted on YouTube. I've been going through some changes, but I'm back now in full effect. I am posting. I'm back to posting on YouTube. Let's go. Recently, I was going through a very depressing time, like a depressing time, and I was in Los Angeles. I was partying a lot, drinking a lot, not really staying focused on the goal because I have yet to cope with being in jail. I haven't had time to um, really just think about that, and because sometimes when people get out of jail, they need to get back to regular life. They need to sit down really fast. They need to just just take a breather, just take a chill pill, a break. You know what I mean? And since I got out of jail, I have not had that. and and so I was just going through the motions. I was drinking, I was partying, you know, just not the right things to do. So, and my savings was depleted because of the whole getting out of jail, paying, um, 60,000, which I paid 6,000 to get out. Then I had to pay a lawyer 5,000, not including my other bills when I got out, not including the other fees that I have to pay. So my savings was depleted. I didn't really have anything at all. I didn't. And I wasn't working on OF because um my my subscribers stopped because I was in jail. Nobody was paying attention and I was in there 4.5 months. So I really couldn't post. So they started losing. I'm just starting to get them back now, but I started losing them. Um and So I was just like, what am I gonna do? What can I do? And today's the day. Oh man. I just want to start out by saying, thank God, and let me continue on with going through life and prospering and living. Um, but today's the day. I move out of my LA apartment and I moved to Chicago. I moved across country. So come to this journey with me while I, you know, show you how it goes. So I've already shipped all my stuff um, to Chicago. So that's one thing that you can't see. But, you know, we can still show the other stuff. We can still show me going to Chicago and me seeing new adventures. And I know I haven't talked so much on my YouTube channel, but I did want to show this. Yeah, I'd look a little crazy because I just woke up and there's still some finishing touches that I have to do. Um, and yeah. Before we get back to the topic of the reason for my move and everything and all that good stuff, I do just want to break down my expenses of what I spent to move to Chicago and to ship things and to start fresh and new. So, and I'm trying to save. So, this is moving across country on a budget from LA, from Los Angeles to Chicago, Illinois. So, my apartment to move into my apartment, well, my rent is 1,200. Okay. And then I had a $400 deposit. So, which it made it 1,600 to move in. And then I sold all my stuff within um, within Los Angeles because I wanted to start fresh and new as far as like the furniture wise. I got to buy all new furniture, but I did ship like clothes and some knickknack stuff like private items that I've had. Like I had to some ship those, which that was in UPS, and that roughly was around $60. Then I also had to buy a plane ticket, and I also packed a super big suitcase and I put one underneath the plane, and my plane ticket was like $100 because I got it maybe 3 weeks before. No, 2 weeks before I got a plane ticket, and it was like $124.
Cool. And that was like, no, that may have been like a week and a half before I got my ticket. So, and roughly, I mean, and then I still had my bills. I still had to close out what I owed with Los Angeles. I still had to turn off the my last minute bills within everything. Yeah, and that roughly came everything total honestly came to about a good $3,000 roughly, if that. Cuz if that, maybe 27, and that's including my rent to move in and everything like that. 27, move across country. Boom. The cheapest I've ever done, ever seen. Because I remember when I left and moved from Atlanta to Los Angeles, and I did the wrong thing as far as shipping my furniture, and that was like $4,000 as that was like 3,300 just shipping my furniture. So I'm like, I didn't want to do that this time because I might as well just buy all new furniture for 3,300. You know what I mean? Like I felt like that was a waste of money. Then me driving because I had a car at that time, which I don't have a car now, which is saving expenses for me. I gave like my cars away, um, which that's good. That's really good for right now. And what else? Yeah, I had to drive because they were trying to charge me an extra 600. So mind you, by the time I did all those stops within my car, because I had a Benz at the time, that was like $400 for me to drive. So it was better. I should have just shipped the car. At that time. So at that time, I spent a lot of money, but I did a budget trip this time for moving, and roughly that is actually a really good number, 2,700 to move across country and to move and to have the first month's rent and a small deposit is phenomenal. So yeah, let's get back to the story though. And I was like, what happened if I just move back home? I moved back home to Chicago. I get a cheap apartment in a nice area, and I save my money for 6 months. The beginning of the new year. I have a 6 month goal with saving 10 to 15,000 for this 6 months of me being in Chicago. That is the 6 month challenge because I signed a 6 month lease here, and I'll show you the apartment too. Um, it's a small studio, but it's a cheap studio. You know what I mean? It's $1,200. It does have, this is basically it. It does have microwave, kitchen, stove, and there's the bathroom, and then this is the room, right? But it's a stepping stone. It's something to get on my feet. It's something to um, put me in a better mindset, and my family's here. So also we're dealing with me getting out of jail. I can see them all the time. They can check on me all the time. Sometimes that's with my healing, and I needed that. And my grandparents are here. They come to check on me. Mind you, I haven't lived in Chicago in 10 years. I left in the end of 2016, and it's the beginning of 2026. So damn near 10 years I've been gone. And it's a whole different city. This is a whole new city for me, but my family's here, which is great. And I'm happy that they're here. I just started ordering my furniture, so my furniture is just starting to come in. I just did a little unboxing. I bought this little TikTok bed that was in a box. It's actually really really comfortable. Um, love that. But yeah, so I just needed to regroup. I needed to just fix myself, man. I needed some healing, and which I got that. I did. My friend took me out the first day I flew back here, and of course, it was still drama with people that were from 10 years ago. I'm like, y'all still keeping up with that drama from 10 years ago? Like, really, really, from 10 years ago. Um, And I don't know. It's not like I did anything wrong, but that's neither here or there because I'm not even supposed to be like in the streets like that anyway. I'm not even supposed to be around that shit anyway. I'm supposed to be doing my healing. I'm not even supposed to be partying like that. I'm just supposed to be saving, getting my money up, hitting my goal within these 6 months. It is 7 days. It's 1 week into the new year. And shoot, I only got a couple hundred in my savings right now. So we have work to do. Um it's just, it's a it's definitely a different beast out here because I moved in the middle of winter and I left 70-degree weather. But it's okay. It's a okay. Um, you know, it's good. Let's just get right into it. Um, but I'm happy I have my family here. I'm happy everything is good. Uh So just watch me on this journey in which I will be posting. And I even been journaling too. We're definitely gonna get into that journal about, you know, how I'm tracking my finances, what I'm doing to stay busy, to not get into those extracurricular activities. So I will be doing all that through the course of a part two and a part three. But I also will be talking, I'll also be talking about my OF stuff too. I'm back on YouTube, so I'm happy to be back. And let's just, bear with me, y'all. I've been through a lot, and I just want you to go on this journey with me and to see I am a strong individual, and I know that you'll see that. You'll see that. Um, just come right with me, y'all. We got this together. This Can't Handle My Mouth with Malik Joseph. Thanks for watching, y'all.